The rain was falling softly, but it felt loud inside her chest. She stood at the bus stop with a thin shawl wrapped around her shoulders, holding a small school bag that no longer carried books. It carried memories. Every passing car splashed water onto the road, and with each splash, her heart sank a little more. People walked past her every day, but today felt heavier, like the world had decided not to see her at all. Just a few months ago, she used to wake up early, braid her hair carefully, and run to school with dreams bigger than her tiny shoes. She believed life was fair. She believed effort always paid off. She believed adults never broke promises. That belief was the first thing life took from her. Her father had promised her everything would be okay. He said it with tired eyes and a forced smile the night he left for work for the last time. When the accident happened, the house didn't just lose a man, it lost warmth, laughter, and safety. Her mother tried to stay strong, but strength does not pay rent and tears cannot buy food. Soon, school became a luxury, dreams became silent, childhood slowly slipped away. Now she stood there offering help to strangers who barely looked at her. Some ignored her, some pretended not to hear. A few looked at her with pity, which somehow hurt more than rejection. She wasn't asking for much, just enough to help her mother breathe a little easier at night. Across the street, a man sat inside his car watching her. He was well dressed, successful, and surrounded by comfort, yet something about her presence disturbed him. Not because she was poor, but because she reminded him of something he had buried long ago, a promise he once made to himself and never kept. He remembered his own childhood, his own struggles, the people who helped him when he had nothing. Somewhere along the road to success, he had forgotten how it felt to be invisible. The light turned green, but he didn't drive. Instead, he stepped out of the car and walked toward her. She tensed up, ready to hear another harsh word, another dismissal. Adults usually spoke to her with annoyance or suspicion, but his voice was gentle. "What's your name?" he asked. She hesitated, then answered softly. He listened, truly listened. For the first time in a long while, someone did. She told him about her mother, her lost school, her dreams of becoming something more than what life had forced her to be. She spoke without tears because she had cried enough when no one was watching. The man's eyes filled. He didn't give her money and walk away. He did something far rarer. He cared. That single moment changed the direction of 2 lives. Weeks later, she walked into a classroom again, wearing a clean uniform, her heart racing with hope she was scared to trust. Her mother smiled for real that night, not the tired smile she wore to hide pain. Years passed. Life didn't suddenly become perfect, but it became possible. One day, a young woman stood on a stage, holding an award, her hands shaking. In the crowd sat a man with quiet tears in his eyes. She found him and smiled, the same gentle smile she once wore at a rainy bus stop. She spoke into the microphone and said, "I am here today because someone chose kindness when it was easier to walk away." The room went silent, because deep down, everyone knew the truth. A single act of compassion can rewrite a destiny. A moment of humanity can save a soul. And sometimes, the smallest hands carry the biggest stories. Outside, it began to rain again. But this time, it felt like hope.